Hi, I was scrolling through Pinterest and I found this post. It says, rule number 1, do not shade with black ever, it never looks good. And then there's a list of colors and what other colors you use to shade for it to look good. I don't necessarily agree with the never shade with black, never looks good, but I want to try this out. I want to try drawing some stuff and shading with the colors that it says on the post. So let's read them. Red, shade with a slightly darker shade of purple. Orange, slightly darker or more saturated shade of red. Yellow, a peach or a really light peach. Green, shade with darker or less saturated shade of blue or teal. Blue, shade of purple. Purple, a shade that's darker than the purple you're using, or a pink, or maybe blue. And pink, a darker shade of red. I think the only thing I have used here is that I have shaded red with purple. I think I do that a lot. I usually shade red with red or with purple. And I have tried to shade purple with blue, but it did not look good. Okay, let's start. Let me grab my sketchbook. I'm gonna start by sketching a girl. And this girl, I don't know the clothes, what colors are gonna be. I don't even know what clothes I'm gonna give her. But I wanna try the red one. I wanna make her hair red, giving her a little smile. The eyelashes, I was almost forgetting the eyelashes. Gonna give her a pointy chin. I think I'm gonna put her hair up in a ponytail. Yeah, it's looking good. And I'm giving her some earrings, like tiny ones, and a tank top. I think this is a good first sketch. Now I'm adding the line art, and then we'll start with the markers. Man, I think her face is looking so cute. I think she's looking a little bit like a cartoon character. I just don't know whom. I'm gonna use my darkest black pen, which is 0.8, to make a little line here and to color that line, just for the shirt to not look so simple, you know. Now I'm gonna color her skin very quickly, and then we'll go to the hair. I'm really excited to try these color combinations. Our girl deserves some blush and some lips. This line is smudged a little bit, but it's alright. It's not very noticeable. And now a little bit of shading on the skin. Now, before we color the hair, I'm gonna make a little list of all the colors, just so that I don't forget any of them. Blue, purple, and pink. Okay, red. Shade with a slightly darker shade of purple. When I'm coloring red, I use this Copic marker, R29. And for the purple, I use this one, V15, which is not slightly darker. This is the red one, and this is the purple. It's lilac. But I also have this 81 here. It's an ohuhu marker right here. So I'm thinking we shade some parts of the hair with the lilac, some parts with the purple. Let's get this party started. How did I do this? I don't know. I bought a white acrylic pen to do little details, but also to fix these little marker accidents that I have sometimes. It's just that I bought online and I don't have it yet. So right now, that little dot is staying right there. Okay, all done with the red. I'm gonna show you now with the lilac. It looks good, doesn't it? I really do think this combination of colors look nice. It's not darker, but it's purple. So, okay, this is the only one I knew how it was gonna turn out. Now let's try with the darker one. I'm actually a bit scared because I think it's gonna be too dark. Okay, let's go. It looks black. Oh my god. It doesn't look bad, but it looks black. I think the shading this red with this purple, like only with this purple, it's too much for my style. It isn't exactly what I like. But maybe it's because this purple is just like, it's too dark. I don't have a middle term. I don't have a lot of markers, and these are the only purple markers that aren't almost empty and I can still use. Because I have 4 purple markers, but the other ones are like, they're almost over. So maybe with a purple in the middle of these two, a shade that is darker than this one and lighter than this one, it would have looked good. Would have looked better. What do you guys think? You like the shading with the lilac or with the dark purple more? I've already told you what I like. So red, check. Now for the shirt. We can do the orange. So orange, slightly darker or more saturated shade of red. The thing is, this is the only red I have, and it's a dark red. But I have a lot of oranges. You might think that I have 2 reds because here it shows 2 reds, but this one it's over. Okay, so 1 red and lots of oranges. I think because my red is really dark, it would look better with the darkest orange I have, which is the Ohuhu YR8. So let's try it. This orange is so pretty. I really like it. I'm gonna make her earring orange as well. And let's add the shading. Oh, it does look good. It's just really dark, like I said, but it does look good. I'm gonna shade a little bit more with the orange. Oh wow, shading the orange barely makes a difference. Okay. I think this would look very good on a tree. So I'm gonna draw a little tree here. Line art. Okay, so I'm using the orange for the leaves and adding the shading. Maybe a little bit of darker orange around. Not darker, lighter orange. To give an impression that like the sun is hitting from behind. So, okay. Orange, check. I really do like the orange more for the tree than for her shirt. But it both looks good. I think looks better than the red with the dark purple. The next one is yellow. So a peach or a really light peach. I can see it. I can see it. I can see how that works. Oh, I forgot to give her some eye color. Okay. A little blue. And we're done with this drawing. For light peach, I have this YR205. And for yellow, I've got a bunch. I want to try out with these 2 yellows. This one is really pale, and this one is just like what I usually use. Yeah, I want to try with both of these. For the lightest yellow, I have a character named Poppy, whose hair color is this yellow, so I'm gonna draw her. Oh, I think I'm gonna draw her kind of full body, not exactly full body, like half. And we'll put a dress on her, which is gonna be the darkest yellow. She has some bangs, so let's add them. I want part of her hair to be in front of her body so we can have more space. And now let's give her the little dress. Just gonna make a simple dress with not a lot of details. Or not, because I kind of want to give her a little corset with the dress as well. That would look so cute, and that's like, those are details. I suddenly forgot how a corset looks like, and I'm having to search it up. I'm suddenly changing the whole dress because I didn't like it. Okay, this is good enough. Line art time. I think her line art looks a little bit wacky, but not wacky enough for me to draw a whole other puppy. So let's do the same thing, starting with the skin. Shading. The next tutorial I can do on this channel could be shading skin with markers, because I do like just an okay job. I don't think it's very good. Okay, so starting with the hair. Poppy's hair actually has pink tips, but I'm not gonna color the tips because I want the focus to be the shading of the yellow. Just for you guys to have a visual, this is her hair. Okay, now the light peach. I like it, but I think it's gonna look much better with the other yellow, because this is just like, it's very pale yellow. And even the really light peach looks slightly dark. What I like doing with this yellow is shading with the darker yellow. I think it's gonna be easier if I call them by their names. So I like shading the primrose with the primary yellow. That's what I meant to say. Okay, let's move on. And now let's try on the dress. This yellow is so pretty. Okay, before we start shading the dress, I want to give her the pink tips. I said I wasn't gonna, but like we already saw how it looks like, those two markers together, so I want to give her pink hair. It looks more like her, you know, because it's obviously a part of a design. Okay, now the dress. Now this was a good tip. I like this so much, I'm actually gonna write down the markers for me to use this combination again. Okay, so it's YR6 and YR205. So yellow check and yellow approved. I mean, like, approved by me. Maybe you didn't like it. Maybe you really liked the orange or the red, so yeah. Moving on. The corset would be really cute as pink, so I'm gonna do that. Pink is darker shade of red. So you guys know the drill. I only have this red. Okay, bye, marker. I only have this red, and I have quite a few pinks. I have all of these. It's either gonna be 9 or 85 because they're the darkest ones. The light pinks would not look good with this red. I'm gonna go with the 85, the darkest one, which is also a new ohuhu marker. This is pretty. Can't forget the eyes. Okay, so red, here we go. This red marker is kind of like the main character of this video, huh? I mean, it does look good, but the colors are so similar that it doesn't show. It barely shows. We're gonna have to try another red. No, another pink, I mean. Okay, so number 9, it's your turn. Did I say that 85 was the darkest pink? The number 1 is the darkest pink, but it's so dark, it's darker than the red, so that's what I meant. Okay, I meant that the 85 is the darkest pink that is not darker than the red. Anyways, now we're gonna use the pink number 9. I'm not gonna do a big drawing for this. I'm just gonna like make a little heart to try these markers. Pink. Why don't I use this pink more often? It's so pretty. Okay, so mental note, use this pink more often. Now our main character, the one everyone loves, lipstick red. This looks very good, and it shows, because here it did not show, but here it does. I'm actually gonna write these down as well. 9 and R29. Pink, check. Now we've got 3 more colors. What can we draw for these 3? Well, we have a tree. We can make another tree, but this time it's green. Yes, I'm gonna use this opportunity because I really like drawing trees and I don't draw them enough. I'm gonna put it right here. Okie dokie, liner time. So, green, shade with darker or less saturated shade of blue or teal. So for the green, I'm gonna use this one, ohuhu46. And for the blue, it's going to be this ohuhu50. 46, bam. 50, bam bam. Let's color it. I was gonna say that I think this is my favorite green marker, but like I really like the color green. And I really like all the shades of this color, and I really like all of my markers, so like all of them are my favorite, which is really nice. Was this out of the camera the whole time? I am so sorry. Okay, now it's in frame. And now let's use the blue. Wow, this looks good. Oh, I like this. Oh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. I'm truly so happy about this. This looks gorgeous. Oh, I'm so gonna write this down. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm so happy I'm trying these colors together. I just wish the person who made the post had also made a little suggestion for brown. It would have been cool. Now for the blue and the purple, I'm thinking of just drawing a little outfit. A little shirt and some little shorts. This looks like a pajama. Okay, it's some PJs. And so we'll make the top one color and the bottoms another. I want to start with the purple for the top. Okay, purple. A shade that's darker than the purple you're using, and maybe a little pink, maybe blue. I'm not gonna use the blue because I have done that before and I know that I don't like it. Okay, so darker purple. And for the pink, I'm gonna use this ohuhu number 8. Purple, purple, purple. I'm gonna start with the pink because it's lighter. And if I don't like it, I'll just go with the other purple over it. Okay, the idea of pink is not bad, but this pink is kind of bad because it's not darker. I'm gonna grab another pink, the number 9 that we used for the heart. This is definitely darker than the purple. And I'm gonna go over it. What do you guys think? I don't really like it. Both colors are so pretty, but I don't like how it turned out. It's okay, we have another color to try. The darker purple. Wow, which looks so much better. It looks so much better. Okay, this wins. Which makes sense. It's like shading the color with a darker shade. I don't know why I'm so surprised. I shouldn't be. This is like so simple. And it looks good. Makes total sense. I'm gonna use the pink number 8 for this little details right here. Purple, check. And now the last one, blue. Blue, shade of purple. Okay, we've got our blue here, the Copic B00, and our purple. Blue, blue, blue. This blue is so cute. It's so light. And now let's shade. Maybe on a darker blue it looks better, because I don't really like this. Let's make another little heart, and we'll try it with a darker blue. Now I'm using the ohuhu65. And let's shade. It looks much better. It truly looks so much better. Okay, this, I approve of this. I approve this darker blue with the purple shading. It looks good. And now blue, check. I'm gonna write here, testing, markers, and shading. And we're finished. So basically my favorites are the pink with the red shading and this this green right here. I really like this. I really, really do. It's my favorite. Okay, so tell me in the comments which one is your favorite. I would really like to know. And that's the video, guys. Give it a like if you liked. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.